holding point runway 08 via Alpha.
Aeroflot 100, do you need a backtrack?
Negative, we do not need a backtrack for Aeroflot 100.
Aeroflot 100, line up runway 08.
Lining up runway 08, Aeroflot 100.
Total providing government personnel downwind for the circling approach runway 08, requesting instructions after touch and go.
Kuwaiti government for continue approach, one departure ahead after touch and go, expect visual departure to Kogol.
Thank you. Continue approach, one departure, and after touch and go, visual departure to Kogol, Kuwaiti government 4.
Aeroflot 100, wind 070 degrees 5 knots, runway 08, clear for takeoff.
Copy on the wind, clear for takeoff, runway 08, Aeroflot 100.
Lufthansa 380, contact Innsbruck radar 128.975, bye-bye.
128.975, Lufthansa 380, cheers.
Delta uniform holding point runway 08 Alpha in sequence cleared, ready for departure.
Delta uniform, Roger, expect or actually cleared leaving control zone via Mike route 5, correction, 4,000 feet or below.
Delta uniform, when airborne, leaving control zone via Mike
Have I
route
forgotten that I'm streaming?
and below 4,000
Yes.
feet.
Here we are at Innsbruck. We're
Aeroflot
flying
100,
VFR.
contact Innsbruck
It's
radar
busy, and did we actually... Oh yeah, you saw the picture of that.
128.905
Lufthansa A380 just took off
Aeroflot
that way,
100.
which is absolutely
Aeroflot 100,
ridiculous.
negative,
Anyway,
128.975.
so zoom map.
128.975 for Aeroflot 100.
Got one on final, one over there somewhere, room.
Kuwaiti government 4, wind
These are the departures all
070
going,
degrees
yeah,
5
it's a
knots,
bit
runway
mad,
08, cleared for touch and go.
Vielen Dank, runway 08, clear for touch and go, Kuwaiti government 4.
Just doing an engine warm-up, so we're running at high idle at the moment, so you can see they're just kind of running up there. Trim-wise.
Lot 978, behind next arriving A340, line up runway 08, behind, back to Kitzbühel.
What the heck? Why?
Landing
Stop
traffic,
flying silly planes to silly
line up
airports.
runway 08, lot 978.
So we're just going to wait here until the IFR departures are gone. It's always, unfortunately, the way. There's the A340 just appearing, so this is going to be interesting. They've only got 2 kilometers of runway to land on, so better be perfect. There's 4 engines. Smacked it down. I have a feeling this is just going to be one of the generic models. Sadly. Oh, it's a touch and go. Oh my god, it really is mad. And it looks like... What are those wheels doing? My goodness, this is where Microsoft Flight Simulator has a few flaws. So yeah, we need Airbus A340s. Basically, because Microsoft Flight Simulator just makes everything that isn't an A340 into isn't possible to render. If it's heavy, it becomes an A380, and if it's light, it becomes an elongated A321. Let's turn the engine down so we can actually see. Well, not waste everything. Oh, we've only got 4 minutes. He's gone. Right, we're just going to take ages. I've already asked for taxi. Da 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 da. Stalling speed is 29 knots. This thing really can go very slowly. Even the Aquila's got 40 knots, roughly. So, taxi is clear, back release, brakes.
Quality government 4 is airborne passing.
Maybe not. Back brakes set, canopy closed.
Quality government for contact is with radar 128.975, bye bye, viel
Flight
Spaß.
controls free.
12975, vielen Dank dir, servus.
Okay.
Lot 978, wind 0705 knots, runway 08, clear for takeoff.
Ignition. Check.
Clear for takeoff,
Yes,
runway
we do this one
08,
here.
lot 978, thank you.
Nippon 5S234 behind, departing CJ 700, line up runway 08 behind, vector removed.
Wait for that to stabilize.
Behind departing traffic on runway
So it's
08,
at
line up
434950.
on the pond.
Take it off. We go drop. Go back. We should go back up to 4350 again. So the magnetos are working. Go to the right one. Again a drop. All the way back up. 4350. Waiting for that to stabilize. Drop was noticeable. That is a good point. Ignition's now back on both. Now we do the propeller cycle, but we don't have a propeller here because it's not actually quite the plane that I'm trying to do the checklist for. So maybe I do need to just find, to be honest, Grob Tutor is probably the most similar. The only difference is it's got a mixture lever. Carb on check. Oh yes, this one. No, that's not carb heat. Well, choke can go in now. We're warmed up. Engine must keep running. Carb heat off. Approach selector. Yeah, we can't see that. Not clear, very much not clear.
Delta uniform behind, next departing A320, line up runway 08 behind.
Delta uniform behind, next departing traffic on runway 08, lining up behind.
Nippon 5234, wind 070 degrees, 5 knots, runway 08, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 08, all Nippon 5234.
Lot 978, contact Innsbruck radar 128.975, bye bye.
128.975, lot 978, thank you very much for ATC, bye bye.
I mean, the plane size is realistic, but did Al Nippon really come and fly in Innsbruck? I doubt it. Seeing the crazies going everywhere. It's lovely playing this V3 Evolution. Look, we've got nice carbon fibre trimming, super light design, very nice bubble canopy. I mean, short of this, it's probably the closest to an A211 Aquila. This is too big, but never mind. This is not all like that, but we've got a smaller glass cockpit there. Also, the seats are not orange. Also, less carbon fibre.
Delta Alpha uniform behind, next departing VL3, line up runway 08 behind.
I line up behind the departing VL3, behind Delta Alpha uniform.
Delta Uniform Wind 070 degrees 5 knots runway 08 cleared for takeoff.
Delta Uniform runway 08 clear for takeoff.
That's not a VL, Drew. So yeah, so even the VFR planes get rendered. Yeah, you can see he's already flat. Yeah. So he's actually in his simulator. He's in the same plane that I'm in, and he's rendered as a massive Airbus. Okay, we're
Only 15234, 5,000 feet.
Nippon 5234, contact Wien, correction, Innsbruck radar 128.975, bye-bye.
Radar on 128.975, good day. Only 5234.
Lufthansa 12 on Loklava East approach.
Lufthansa 12, Innsbruck Towers, Servus, continue approach.
Not clear to land yet, so
for runway 08.
just going to chill
Continue
out.
approach, expect circling for 08, Lufthansa 12.
Yeah, the QNH is 1014, which we can't change. Oh, that's nice. We should now just do full. Nah, split is kind of useful.
Delta Uniform approaching Mike 3 at 3,500 feet.
Yes, correct.
Delta Uniform. Delta Alpha Uniform Wind 070 degrees 5 knots runway 08 cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 08, Delta Alpha Uniform.
Delta Alpha Uniform and you're cleared leaving control zone via Sierra 7,000 feet or below.
Clear to leave control zone via Sierra 7,000 or below, Delta Alpha Uniform. We're taking a bit of a dodgy risk here, so we can probably do a bit more. There we go, right, ready to go. Take off. Power is set. Right boot. There we go. And this thing just wants to go in the air.
Lufthansa 12, traffic information, VFR traffic at your 11 o'clock position.
I need to trim this down, otherwise
2,000 feet or below.
so we can definitely climb up about 50 knots.
Traffic inside Lufthansa 12.
That's super light. That is, wow. Short field takeoff for sure. Just rotated at 30 knots. It's insanity. Okay, 2,400, it's 500 feet. We'll go for another 300 feet before we start lifting in the flaps. Yeah, can come up, we'll run out of runway, so
approach runway 26 and if possible request visual circling 08.
there we go, coming up.
Alpine 5745, Innsbruck Towers,
Yeah,
levels, expect circling for 08, continue approach
And
number
the
2.
lights are still on.
Continuing approach number 2 and expecting circling runway 08, Alpine
And with
5745.
3,000 feet flaps up. Let's head towards the right. Bit less power. So 75% is 5,000. There we go, let's use the Lindbergh reference point here. So we've got Mike over there, bit of bumps, nothing crazy. Just gonna keep about 73 knots climbing speed now. Let's do a nice tour. I'm just gonna do the flight that I did yesterday. I'm keen for it. There's the Bergisel. You can see that right there.
Still in the wind 6 back Alpha, request pushback.
Bit of snow, bit of not snow, doesn't quite make sense. So there's our other VFR
Skyline
traffic,
6
Delta
Mike
Alpha.
Alpha,
He's now
push
leading
start
to
approved west,
the
unit
east via the
1014.
Mike routing, which is Mike.
Full start approved, phase west, unit 1014.
Mike 3 is here, Mike 2 is somewhere over there, and Mike 1 is in Jedenbach.
Innsbruck Tower, good evening. Austrian 5
Let's
Hotel,
do
Juliet Information
5800.
Sierra, request clearance to Berlin and Stella.
Austrian 5 Hotel Juliet Wien, correction, Innsbruck Tower, Information Sierra, correct, you cleared Berlin via Kuku 3 Juliet, departure out of runway 08, initial climb flight level 120.
There's the Innsbruck NDB, is a little shed on the left somewhere, and we've got the Patrick Hofer beacon up here too.
Austrian 5 Hotel Juliet, cleared to Berlin, Kogol 3 Juliet, initial climb flight level 120, and squawk is 1000.
Austrian 5 Hotel Juliet, correct, setup approved.
That is approved.
Delta uniform already passed Mike 2 at 3,900 feet.
Delta uniform. By the way, Mike 3 and Mike 2 are not reporting points, so Mike 1 is the one you should report.
Delta uniform, roger that, so Wilco reporting Mike 1.
Danke. Lufthansa 1 to report intentions. It's not looking like you're doing a circling for 08.
Returning now, Lufthansa 1 2.
Lufthansa 1 2, you're not circling or following the circling approach for 08, so say intentions.
1 minute.
Oh no, it's an unprofessional poopy head.
Lufthansa 1 2, say again.
So we're clear to leave the control zone below 7,000, so just report Sierra somewhere. That's this point here,
Lufthansa
basically.
1 2 negative, but you can actually you should go around and climb, go around and follow the published missed approach procedure.
Coming around Lufthansa 1 2.
Delta Alpha uniform Sierra, 6,100 feet.
Delta Alpha uniform, that's Squawk Mo Charlie.
Scope Charlie, Delta Alpha uniform.
Delta Alpha uniform, and frequency change is approved. Conclude. Bye bye.
Frequency change approved, Delta Alpha uniform, bye.
Alpine 5745 reported breaking off.
Wilco, Alpine 5745.
Aircraft in front of you disconnected.
Out of embarrassment.
Roger.
The battalion is equal to only enough Yankee pressure 08.
Easy 4
Yeah,
5
to lose
kilo
some power now,
hotel
because we're getting
tower
the altitude.
continue approach. Expect runway 08.
Yeah, the plane's flying itself, I've got no hands on stick.
I'll get it up.
Just going to accelerate up to about 100 knots actually. Actually, let's go left.
Mike 1 at
Innsbruck radar at Delta Echo Quebec Alpha uniform.
Delta Alpha, correction, Delta Echo Quebec Alpha uniform Innsbruck radar service.
Delta Echo Quebec Alpha uniform with VL3 just south of Innsbruck control zone, request flight information service.
Delta Alpha uniform is copied, Canadian Innsbruck 1014, expect further traffic information. At the moment, no traffic in range.
QNH 1014, thanks for the traffic information, Delta Alpha uniform. This is the Grand Mountain of Sales. Behind us we have what's that one? Not sure. Let's do a lap of Sales. But I think I should go somewhere. Let's go to Bolzano. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Bolzano. So coming around Sales now. This is the Schnitztal we're entering. It's holding about 95 knots climbing speed, which is, I don't know, no idea if that's even correct. Actually, let's check. VL3. VL3 checkliste. Ooh, 600 kilograms. Okay, okay. Rotax 915 mod. Uh-huh. Is this made out of polystyrene or something? Wouldn't be
Info
surprised.
Radar, Delta Mike Echo Delta Uniform, good evening.
Yeah, that's my friend.
Echo Delta
He also wants his
Uniform,
traffic
Innsbruck
service.
Radar and Servus.
Delta Mike Echo Delta
Servus.
Uniform, AVL3 VFR flight to Munich. Position is north of RTT NDB at 5,400 feet, requesting traffic information.
Yeah, nice.
Delta Uniform is copied. QNH Innsbruck 1015. Expect further traffic information. At the moment, no traffic in range.
Delta Uniform, Innsbruck QNH 1015, no traffic in my area, thank you.
Delta Alpha Uniform updated QNH Innsbruck 1015.
QNH 1015, Delta Alpha Uniform. Delta Alpha Uniform request from...
Delta Alpha Uniform, say again?
Delta Alpha Uniform, could you just let us know if danger area R7 is active?
Delta Alpha Uniform at the moment negative.
Thank you, Delta Alpha Uniform. Completely trolling him. So we're gonna fly through the danger area R7, which is from the ground until flight level 125, which is the Zillertal and Litzum. So we're just going to go straight into that because we can. Yeah, that's this thing here. So we're basically crossover now into the Zillertal through Litzum. And we want to be above. I don't know. Low flying area R7 and low danger area 2-1. Actually need to look up what the definition of those areas is. Is it because I can't physically fly over that any lower than this? The RPM is screaming at me. Gruppenübungsplatz. Truppenübungsplatz, jawohl. Yeah, so that's fine. Waypoint Litzum is over the Olpera Mitte, more or less. It's in the vicinity of. So what we can do is turn a bit more right, just aim for the danger area. I'm going to try and get to about 10,000 feet actually. So we set 5,800 RPM, which is the takeoff power. We're just going to climb up with that. You could actually do... yeah, 88 knots maneuvering. Cruise is 121. And the never exceed is 165.
Local 1747, holding at Elman.
Walker 1747 Innsbruck Radar Servus. Confirm your VFR or IFR?
So far I'm IFR. I can do VFR if that's convenient.
So I got the AIP chart up here.
Yeah,
So
Walker 1747. No, I just wanted to know. You can stay in VFR. What are your flight intentions?
Oh, I am IFR at the moment.
Oh, okay. Because you filed the VFR flight, and confirm your the IFR pickup.
The IFR pickup, then my fault.
Okay, Walker 1747 for now. Confirm you're in the holding over Elmen.
Holding over Elman, 1747.
okay, dangerous.
Okay, Walker
areas.
1747, expect one lap in the holding. I'll just amend quickly your flight plan to an IFR flight and expect the RNP Yankee for runway 08. I'll give you further instructions in 2 minutes.
No, I wanted to see the rest of this.
Can you hold in
Anyway,
Europa LM and
it's not
expecting,
active, so we can fly as long as we're below 12,500, although the second danger area also goes all the way up to 250, so that's not good. Innsbruck's a bit busy there. We've got one on the RAV approach to runway 08. We've got about 3 or 4 on the ground. The lights are a lot brighter than reality. Actually looking for the airplane normally. So yeah, we're just coming over the Litzum now. Remaining outside the controlled airspace. We got a transponder mandatory zone, but we are perfectly within that. So we should go to probably 11,500 feet for eastbound flight.
Okay, Walker 1747, are you now turning right, direct LM?
Direct LM 1747.
Walker 1747 is copied. Continue right turn direct LM, exit the hold and cleared RNP Yankee runway 08, set local QNH 1015.
Set RP runway 08 and local QNH 1015, Walker 1747.
This is Jet 251, you can go around this direction to runway 08.
Jet 251, Innsbruck radar servos identified flight level 110. Follow stand, missed approach, climb flight level 120.
Flight level 120.
Delta Delta Uniform, leaving my airspace, nothing further for ACIS. One is Unicom 122.8 und einen schönen Flug, servus.
Delta Delta Uniform, Monitor Unicom 1228, vielen Dank für den Service, ciao.
Okay, we needed 11,000, we're going to level off 11,500. 2020.
Jet 251, unfortunately nothing further. Innsbruck will be closing shortly. Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
So on.
Innsbruck Radar, good evening, Itaro 350, level 200 inbound Breno.
Itaro 350, Innsbruck Radar servos identified. Unfortunately, Innsbruck Radar is closing shortly. For now, monitor Unicom 122.8 and have a safe landing. Bye-bye.
Let's put the heater on.
Monitor Unicom 128, Itaro 350, thank you.
Let's go and find St. Johann.
Delta Alpha Uniform, Innsbruck is closing shortly, nothing further. Monitor Unicom 122.8 und einen schönen Flug, servus.
Monitor Unicom, Delta Alpha Uniform, thank you, bye.
Walker 747, contact Innsbruck Tower 120.1.
We could go to Selamsee actually directly. Let's go directly to Selamsee. There we go, it's the Gerlostal. We just go straight ahead. We're gonna end up in Selamsee in 10 minutes. Yeah. Okay, let's just drift up to 11,500 feet. Can I set that somewhere? Yeah, there we go. There we go, approaching altitude. The QNH is not 2995, there we go. So we're going to accelerate to our cruise speed of 130 knots. Trying to trim the aircraft without actually having a stick field is quite difficult. We're already full power, so we're not going to get any faster than this. Straight and level. Go. Yeah, just hold it around there, it's okay. So behind us here we have the Tuxa Voralpen, that's this here. Tuxa Alpen at the back. Straight ahead we have the Ahornspitze, this is this mountain here, the Ahornbahn from Mayrhofen. We're actually flying right over the skiing area right now. So this is Mayrhofen. If you know Mayrhofen, then I think this one. maybe it's here. One of these pistes is the Harakiri. And we're still around 11,500, that's okay. We're just gonna use full power because we're losing altitude if we don't. No turbo. Sad times. Fuel-wise, we have 28. Okay, you can see we have in the right tank a lot less than in the left tank, so we're gonna do a tank swap. The fuel pump goes on. Wait a few seconds. Don't turn it off, Jesus Christ. And now we go turn the fuel pump back off again. And we're just gonna hold level flight, 100 knots. We have no wind information actually, which is sad. Can I not do setup of the display, main menu, map, yeah, and then what? North up. Yeah, we just fly straight ahead. We're gonna go to Tel am See. We can go to Unicom actually, 1228. The only problem is we're flying at 12,000 feet is if they are doing the approaches to runway 26, then this is one of the arrival routes. After Litsum you can descend to 12,000, so we might have a conflict, but if it was coming, it would be coming from where the sun is. Still got the icing on the windows, so that's fun. The heating is on. Let's put the ventilation on too, let's see what happens. So just gonna go straight ahead here. So actually, let me check actually. Yeah, so this one just goes into the main mountain range. And this is the way to Gerlos, and then we will pop out somewhere near Jochberg. Yeah, we could still fly to St. Johann actually. But at this point we're pretty much the same distance from Tel am See as we are to St. Johann, so doesn't really make much of a difference. Sadly, all of the air traffic controllers have gone offline. They want to have their sleepy time, which is lame. Yeah, we're now leaving 11,500. But at this point I actually want to descend to 9,500, so a little bit less gas. And let's keep 100 knots with the descent rate actually. There you go. Yeah, it descends quickly. This thing doesn't care. We're still holding 100 knots actually, and I think my descent rate is a little bit too crazy, so I'm gonna add some... Yeah, there's no way with that. Heh? Nah, this is wrong. Because as soon as I have even like this much throttle, it's like immediately 10,000. Yeah, we need to get out of the icing conditions. Yeah, this one is not so well set up from the simulator. That you have to fly constantly with the power in the red. Yeah, it's better. 400 feet per minute. And some severe icing is going on. What is the outside air temperature? Will you tell me that, Mr. Plane? No, sagt der Herr Flugzeug. Ah, -2. -2. It's -2 degrees here. So that is Cell am See. We are here. Yeah, that's Cell am See there. Let's look out of the window a bit more. Try and level off. Yeah, nice. Okay, now we're at 8,500, so we should actually make a better plan. The aircraft's gonna want to climb as we get faster, so we trim down. Trim it away. Give it away, give it away, yeah. No, we don't want to go up, we want to go flat. So on the right hand side now we're coming into the Hohe Tauern National Park. That means we are somewhere there, we are. There are two ways through. I think one of them is just after Mitterseel and the other one is just after Bruck and der Großglocknerstraße. We have to basically walk along the route of the road. Let's try something fun. Let's do, what's it, 88 knots for maneuvering, so we have to reduce. Hold the power, hold it, hold it, hold it. There we go. So we're going to do a wing over, so pull up. That was a violent wing over, maybe that's not in the handbook. Terrain, pull up! Terrain, pull up! Okay, okay. Nice, echt so weit. More power! Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would already be here, but it's actually where the snow is. Okay, I think this is the back end of Kitzbühel. Back. Yeah, how can I go back? Anyway, given that the St. Johann is probably actually closer now than the other one, how the fuck can I get this to go away? Start to go over there. So if this is the Kitzbühler horn, as I suspect it might be, then we can fly over this way. Back. Menu, world map, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna go directly to LOIJ this way. Because I can't be bothered to go to LOWZ all the way over there. You see, this triangle here, this is the longer side, this is the shorter side. We're going that way. Let me quickly get the wind. No, there won't be a wind measurement because there's no METAR station at LOIJ. Yeah, no such weather profile. METAR LOWI. METAR LOWIS. 17 at 3, so probably runway 13 actually, surprisingly. We can put it in here and see if this will give us a METAR. St. Johann, yeah, no METAR available. Maybe a bit close to this mountain here, but that's not bad actually, that's fine. Just gonna swap valleys. Yeah, all of the ski resorts now have accurate thingies. Okay, it's at the top of the mountain. Not an aerobatic plane, I keep forgetting that. Yeah, so over here we have a mountain somewhere. I think that's Kitzbühel. Yeah, is this Kitzbühel? It could be. Let's get the map up with the names of the places. Thank you. This directly ahead of me is Kitzbühel. Ah, so this is the main valley on the right. We're actually on the wrong side of the valley. There is Kitzbühel here. So we're currently flying over the Kitzbühel ski area. This is the top of Kitzbühel. So here we have a big cable car. But we're above all of the lift top stations, so that means we're definitely above the problem altitudes, really. So I'm actually going to say, if we go directly across here, boom, we should arrive in the St. Johann Valley, and we could enter the left traffic or the right traffic for runway 13, or we could do an overflight and investigate the wind situation, and then make a landing after overflying the field. Probably the better option. We have 110 knots roughly, which is giving us a ground speed right now of 122.1, which means we have a mild tailwind, and the altitude is also a factor. We've got a thinner air up here, so less friction. Yeah, I really want to set this up differently. Okay, so can I do this? No? No? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna go directly across. So we've got Kitzbühel is down here. This is Kitzbühel. Welcome. Willkommen in Kitzbühel. Here we have the Wilder Kaiser Brixental Ski World 2000. Huge thing there. This is Kitzski. We're gonna go to the right of the Kitzbühler Horn. And then we will pretty quickly be in the right valley to make an approach to St. Johann. We've got the Wilder Kaiser here. So this is the pretty pointy mountains, and over there in the flat horizon you see Germany. Very quickly flat, and then we have the mountains again. Yes, there's still Kitzbühel here. Somewhere here is the Hahnenkamm, but I'm not really sure where. Maybe that's the Hahnenkammbahn, which kind of checks out because it looks like there's an insane ski course that comes down here. Yeah, that's the Hahnenkamm. Nice. Let's check when we're gonna hit the mountains. That's checked. And now we are basically... Actually, we need to descend pretty rapidement. So I'm going to cut the gas back there now. I'm going to reduce it to about 90 knots. There we go, we're below our gear down speed now. There's St. Johann. So could we make an approach from here and just dive it straight in? Well, I would be inclined to say yes, we can. And also, why not? The heck is that? That's a really tall building. It doesn't make any sense. So Selam See is over here somewhere. We'd go that way and turn right. But the Steiner dann Meer. And in Salzburg is just the other side here. So this is St. Johann, just holding around 78 knots now, which is gear safe speed. Flaps down is 65, but I think that is... yeah, actually that's for the first layer of flaps. You see the white marking there, so we need to be quite slow before we can even put in one layer of flaps. 6,300 at this point. We don't have a static wind readout, but this thing here will give me a direction. The wind is looking basically variable, so it doesn't matter where we land and it's calm. So I'm gonna do a right turn and then a left turn, and then just keep us at 78 knots. Give it a bit of power so we don't, you know, freeze the engine. Still got about 800 feet per minute even with the power on, which is good. Turning into the valley now, 4,000 or so. We skim across here at 4,800, turn around and then come down and land. So speed is right, let's put the gear down. Gives us some drag and then we'll be able to go down quicker. Gear down, free greens. Actually, just gonna maybe do the circuit anyway. St. Johann traffic, Delta Echo Quebec Alpha Uniform, VL3 upwind, runway 31. Yeah, we're upwind, we're way too high at the moment, so I'm actually going to break off the approach to the right. Try and lose some speed and some altitude. There you go, see, now that I've done that, suddenly my speed is dropping off. We're still not slow enough to put in the first layer of flaps because this aircraft is super duper light. It's not even ultra light, it's super ultra duper light. "4,000 feet for the initial approach, seems okay. Let's turn around again. St. Johann traffic, Delta Alpha Uniform, right base, runway 31. Let's be reporting the base leg now. The runway is disappearing behind the mountain there, that's fine. Actually going to reduce the vertical speed now quite a bit in the turn. That's going to have the nice effect of bringing our speed down. Okay, great. So there's the runway. Level it off. Trim. And then we can start to do the flaps. 68. 67. Come on, give me 65. 65 knots. Flaps 1. Flaps 2. Full flaps. The power for landing is to be set at 5,500 RPM. Roughly. This plane won't actually go down with power on. I just have to motor glider it in. St. Johann traffic, Delta Alpha Uniform, short final, runway 31. 45 knots approaching speed. Aiming for the checkerboard. Disappearing, throttle back, and just keeping the eyes on the horizon, looking out of the window. Touchdown. Brakes. And we're done before the taxiway. And I have an Austrian accent today. This has the most ridiculously sensitive nose wheel steering ever. You ready for this? Watch this. Right. Lovely Cessna 182. Ready. Whee! Full speed. Taxi it in. Let's leave the flaps down actually. Landing light off. There we go. Which spot are we going to take? There's no spots because St. Johann is extremely busy with high visibility jacketed men. Ah, look, there's the glider club doing their thing. We're going to go and take this spot here, but I'm going around the side. Bring the flaps up. Yeah, look, we even get a marshaller. How cool is that? Yeah, more to this way, more to this way. Now we go straight, now we go this way. And we stop. We put the brakes on. And engine off by turning off the magnetos. There we go. Throttle back, trim, blah, whatever. Parking brake set, fuel goes to off. We didn't turn the avionics off, so we broke them all. That's great. Now the plane is finito. Let's see what the landing rate was. Oh no, I didn't turn Volante on, so you won't see what the landing rate was after all. But that's fine. There we go. Nice flight to St. Johann. 57 minutes, yeah, that's good. So I can think about that now. If I do that realistically in real life, would be needing probably 3